affirmation of gratitude for this week. It says, I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I'm thinking about little things, big things, medium things, every part of your life where you have been presented with an opportunity that you have enjoyed, that you have taken advantage of. Make sure that you give gratitude towards those things, whatever they are, showing gratitude, showing thankfulness, it's like saying, thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, whatever power you believe in, you're saying thank you to those, and you're reaching out to those spirits. You're reaching out to those entities, and you're showing gratitude. You're showing love, honesty. I cannot always accept the truth from others, but I can accept this truth myself. So be truthful to yourself. If you have been slacking on showing gratitude, have you been not saying thank you when you need to say thank you? Have you not been acknowledging the things that you have either done for yourself or the things that people have done for you? Or, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself if you've actually been practicing gratitude and actually practicing, being observant of your opportunities. Because in order to show gratitude, you have to be aware of what you need to be thankful for, right? So be honest in yourself. Be honest to yourself about if you've really have your eyes really been open to the things that have been happening in your life and the things that have been coming through, the things that spirit have been coming through for you. Have you been thankful? Have you been showing gratitude? So we have health. I will honor my physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So it's very helpful to be thankful for things, to love things, to embrace things. Having gratitude is kind of like an embrace, embracing all of those opportunities, embracing all of those things that have come into your life. It's really that. So it's healthy for you to acknowledge those things, to embrace them, for you to have thankfulness towards them and to them. So that is very healthy. It's not something that you should stop yourself from doing, We have acceptance. So talking about accepting that embrace, right? So it says, I'm learning to accept things that I cannot change. So this is also, like I said at the beginning, little things, big things, medium things, like everything maybe you have not been so thankful for, right? Or so just really ready to embrace the fact that it happened. It's okay. But that's an acceptance that you have to have, honestly, like accepting that everything that you've gone through in your life is for a reason. Ultimately, sometimes we don't want to think about that. Sometimes we go through really tough times where we don't see the lesson in something right away. All of us go through that. All of us have to kind of go through it in order for us to have gratitude, right? Have y'all ever looked back on something, and in the moment you rethought, like, man, I really didn't know what was going on. I was really aloof. Like, I don't know why I was going through that while I was going through, but I was going through it. And then y'all look back on it and you was like, man, I'm glad I went through that. Like, I'm glad that I got that lesson. I'm glad that I was at that moment that I was at. And, because that's what I needed before I knew I needed it. But acceptance, it says learning to accept the things you cannot change. So in the past, you having this honesty card come out, maybe some of y'all are starting to be honest with yourself about how thankful y'all are for things and, how y'all are looking at things and looking at your opportunities. So accept in the past, along with this honesty, accept in the past that you maybe weren't as, thankful and wasn't as looking at your opportunities as light in your life. Not showing gratitude. It's okay to accept our faults and the things that we have maybe messed up in the past, because that's how we move forward into better light, into better opportunities, into better things to be thankful for. Because I think for this group, for a lot of y'all, a lot of things are coming in, are flowing in, and you are having this sense of gratitude and needing to be thankful for something and wanting to be thankful for something. So it's very great. Just remember to, along that path, have that healthy sense of gratitude and have that honesty within yourself and have that acceptance, okay? All good things. So we have growth. That's really nice to end this. It says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So going back to the things, you have to be aware in order to be grateful. In order to show that gratitude, you have to be aware of the things that are in your life that are good. So for a lot of y'all, I'm going to tell you to breathe, like take a step back literally and try to kind of like look at your life as like an overview, or look at, maybe you're in a really rough time right now, or just in a time where you really need to kind of like look at it from like a different perspective and just like pull back a little bit from your involvement in it. Do that. Take that moment to do that. And that's kind of like growing within your perspective and growing within your awareness of what you're going through. And then maybe later you can have that gratitude. You can come back and be honest with yourself. You can come back and accept that situation, you know, that problem that happened, that thing that happened. You can come back and accept that, and you can maybe have some gratitude, maybe have some lessons learned, some things to take with you, you know, to take to the grave. You know, we sometimes have lessons in lives that we really take to our grave. So that is what I have for you, group number 3. I hope this message finds you well, and I hope that something resonated with you today, okay?